Good morning, friends, and Mridul Pranam to everyone. Friends, today we are going to talk about the repertory, and we have the many types of different types of the repertory which we used to practice in our clinics. But basically, we are concentrated only one or two repertory like synthesis repertory or Kent repertory. I think these two repertories are most popular among all the practitioners. But beside this, what is the utility for the other repertories? That is also important. That is also required. Okay, we have to see. So let me tell you that in each and every repertory, you can find some beautiful informations that you, and as a learner for the homeopathic repertory and your passion for having a good repertorian, you must have to go through the different repertories also. Don't concentrate only on one or the two repertories. Try to explore more and more from the different type of the repertory. That's why I am today going to talk about the small rubrics repertory, like the regional repertory, the clinical repertory, and among it today I have, for this today lecture, I have selected a repertory that is uh, about the repertory of the eye by repertory of the eye by T.F. Allen. Have you heard about this repertory? Repertory of the eye by the T.F. Allen. So this is a comprehensive study of the repertory of the eye by the T.F. Allen. So in this repertory, we'll try to have the historical background, philosophy, structure, utility, and limitations. So let us start and learn about this repertory, the repertory of the eye, and we will get a wider outlook that, and you can be supported to go through the different your larger rubrics repertory like Allen's encyclopedia, sorry, like radar opus or the Kentian repertory. Uh, regarding the eye, what we have know, my eye have seen much, but they are not weary. My ears have heard much, but they thirst for me. This is a beautiful quote regarding the eye, because eye is nothing that it is not only the things that is like a camera. We see it is only a medium, and it usually get in trouble. And in this lecture, I am going to discuss about the introductions, historical background, philosophical framework, and structure of the repertory, plan and methods, your clinical utility, limitations, comparison with the other eye repertory, and modern relevance, and then conclusion also. So the abstract of this lecture is repertory of the eye stands for the specialized and detailed contribution to homeopathic repertorizations. Its foundation was laid by the diligent efforts of Dr. Berridge, who initiated the systemic collection of the ocular symptoms. So we will be going through the this repertory of the eye. So introductions. Uh, Homeopathy has repertory serves as an essential tool in guiding practicing practitioners towards the. See, we always say that repertory is not the final quote. The final quote is the materia medica. So you must take the repertory as a guide, as a support, or a system who is online with you and staying with you to talk about and help you about selecting and differentiating from the other repertory. Among the various thematic repertories available, the repertory of eye by Dr. T.F. Allen holds a unique place, focusing specifically on ocular diseases and the symptoms. Its origin, structure, and clinical value reflects the dedications of the two key figures, Dr. T.F. Thomas F. Allen and Dr. Edmund J. Berry. Uh, the eye are the window of the woman's heart. You may enter the way. So this is also another good quote. In between, I used to give you the quote so that we have got the more idea about the eye repertory. Now, repertory of the eye by Dr. T.F. Allen is deeply tied with the work of Dr. Berridge. Dr. Berridge is a British homeopath who with a deep interest in the structure and functions of the eye. So he began compiling the rubrics related to the ocular system symptoms in 19th century, drawing heavily on proving cured cases and clinical experiments. And Dr. Berridge was particularly influenced by the need for more specialized repertory that could address a specific organ system. His manuscript, though never fully published, it was partially published under his name, became the foundation for the T.F. Allen's later publications. And you know that Dr. Allen was a American physician and the so-called and the co-editor of Encyclopedia of the Pure Medica. This is a great voluminous compilations and complete where he has acknowledged the Berridge Foundation's effort. Published in 1895, this repertory of the eye became one of the earliest focused repertory and reflected the maturity of homeopathic literature at that time. Now, the philosophical background for this repertory depends on the four faculties like totality of the symptoms. Totality of the symptoms doesn't mean that one symptom, but the entire symptoms and the individual symptoms also. When you talk about the totality of symptoms, you have to think about the totality of the individual symptoms and totality of the life symptoms. Then accuracy from proving is also very important. Then clinical confirmation is also very important, and specificity over the generality. So this is the philosophical background for this repertory. So about the totality of symptoms, I have told you, although focused on the single organ, the repertory respects the totality principle by acknowledging modality, sensation, and associated symptoms here. So in this repertory, you will find that totality principle is related to the single symptoms. That means the completeness of the symptom. Then accuracy from proving whether these drugs were available during the drug proving records or not. So reliability was also selected inclusion. Then clinical confirmations for the variety verified from the cured cases, cross reference with refined and utility, and then the specificity of the. Now, when we talk about the eye, we talk about the particular rubrics, But what is the specificity? Why it is different from the general? This is also important. So differentiating, and this is also the foundation for this work. Now coming to the structure, this repertory is primarily anatomical presentations, dividing the rubrics according to the part of the eye and associated structure. The main categories include eyelids, conjunctiva, cornea and sclera, iris and pupil, lens, retina and optic nerves, lacrimal apparatus, general vision symptoms, and modality and concomitant. Then further rubrics are divided by the type of the sensation. Each sensation section is further subdivided by the burning, itching, pressure, discharges, appearance, rates, swelling, functional symptoms, blurred vision, photophobia, and one more. Then rubrics are alphabetically arranged with each anatomical division, making it easier for the practitioners to navigate. However, it does not employ the Kentian grading of the remedy. No grading system, but simple listing is put with the asterisk mark for the importance. So no grading, only the asterisk. They are marked by the asterisk. Then plan includes the data collections, classification, and verification. Data collections, Berridge collections of the ocular system is included in this Mathematica. Berridge has collected the symptoms from Mathematica pura, chronic disease, Allen's encyclopedia, and hearing guiding symptoms. Then classification. Symptoms were classified according to the anatomical location, sensation, discharges, and modality. Then verification. The verification observations were validity. So Allen ensured that repertory rubrics represented a combination of pathological, pathognomic symptoms and peculiar sensations with the specific rubrics. Okay, so then utility, it is valuable for the repertory. That is a specialized focus, ideal for ophthalmologist and homeopath dealing with the chronic or obscure eye conditions. Detailed rubrics allows differentiation between the similar remedy, complementary to general repertory when used alongside Kent, Boniface, or Boger in sharpened prescribing. So these things I was pointing out in the beginning, that you have to use the complementary rubric repertory also, so that you can get a more insight into the rubrics. Then teacher observations encourages the practitioners to observe minute changes in the eye and connect them with the remedy. Then pediatric and geriatrics use is also very important. That has been with the so age group is also very good. Then there are certain limitations. We must go. We don't only see the good part. There are some certain limitations. As I told you, there is no grading. Only the asterisk marks is there. There is no cross references mentioned there. Repertory lacks modern cross referencing, and language and terminology are outdated and requires interpretations. There is no index. So in this book, and then a limited pathological emphasis. So the pathological emphasis is also very limited. So comparison with other repertory, when you try to compare with the country repertory, definitely it contains the generalized eye rubrics, but lacks the details of the Allen's offer. Then Boniface's repertory emphasizes modality, location, but less specific to the eye parts. Then Pathak and Bogar, they are more generalized and concise. So Allen's work is unique in the focus and remains unsurpassed in the term of detailed ocular rubrications. So modern, in present arena, with the softwares have digitized Allen repertory, making it easier to use. However, the practitioner must still understand the subtle subtleties of the symptoms to their effect. In teaching institutions, it is used as a model for organ-specific repertory. Yeah, but as a practitioner, you have to use it for the comparative study in the chronic ophthalmic cases also. So chronic, these cases like recurrent style, chronic conjunctivitis, visual disturbance with not detectable pathological basis, eye strains, and occupational disorder. So in the conclusion, we can say that the repertory of the eye by Berridge is grounded on the laborious work of Dr. Berridge. Just it is an expansion of the Berridge work, remaining a landmark contributions to a specialized homeopathic literature. It is detailed anatomical and functional rubrication provides a unique advantages in clinical diagnosis and remedy selection for the ocular conditions. Though its limitations suggest the need for modern adaptation, the foundational philosophy, structure, and precision makes it an indispensable tool in the homeopathic library. As a specialized repertory gets more attention, Allen's repertory offers a blueprint for the future thematic principles. So these are the references where I have consulted eye repertory, Berridge repertory, then Mathematica pura, hearing guiding symptoms, Boris repertory, Yasgar, Dictionary of the Holistic Health, Julian beautiful mathematica, Robert principles, and Fulford repertory on that part. So everything that is made beautiful and fair and lovely is made of the eye and one who sees. So with this, I thank you very much, and I hope that I must have explained you something about this repertory. Hope I can. You may have some questions, and if you can have questions, you can start. You can share with me. So thank you, friends, for listening, giving me a very patient hearing, and I hope this will provoke you or make you to feel that yeah, yes, I must go to the our library of the repertory. I say library because there is no one repertory. Never concentrate on one repertory. I'll always widen your outlook, and more widening will make you more and more specializations. So for the specialized practice or the simillimum and the practice of homeopathy, it is necessary that we must keep learning every time. So thank you very much. And with this, I thank you very much again. And with this, I conclude this session. And I will come back again with next time with another rubric, repertories also. So thank you very much.